man, ik heb mijn haren gekruld, het zat niet meer goed, dus ik krul het
And
opnieuw
we're
en dan
streaming.
poef.
De poedel, inderdaad. Hoi. Hey, welcome to...
Hi.
Mega poedel.
Welcome to the finale.
Okay, so no time for the explanation. It's Balthazar's
Go!
turn. Let's just go.
Whoa.
Oh, Balthazar will
I'm
do
dancing
Balthazar's
in a hurry.
thing. Wow, we don't give people introduction to this being the final episode?
Nah.
Nope.
What the hell?
We're
Yes,
now
Jonas.
on part 5 of the finale, so you know
Part
people-
5 of the finale, that makes sense.
people are supposed to get this.
We're on the finale of the finale of the
Why
finale
it's
of
so
the finale of
boring?
the finale.
Final finale.
The final finale.
Lamau, Bart's patience is gone.
Yeah.
He's no longer here.
The troll rips off its own head.
Oh no, the final battle is taking a while. Oh no. Who would have
No,
thought
no,
that?
you're
Look,
fucking wrong.
session,
all-
this
It's
is the
5
worst
times
ever.
final battle.
That sounds like
Alright.
a Dragon Ball Z title. Final!
Ja, maar dan echt. Let's see. Oberos is
even-
weer.
Even
Balthazar
works for
will.
Dragon Ball, so don't rush it.
Balthazar will support. Oh, I opened Nazim's thing. Valor. Balthazar will do what Balthazar does, but this time, why are there cards here? Why is Oberos's?
Yeah,
Does anybody see this? Why is Oberos's thing here
I already
on
said
the
it,
battlefield?
but
What?
no one
Oh,
listened.
what the f-
Oberos's thing is here.
No, it's not there.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
It's not. Look on the stream. It's not.
But it's for all of us.
Client, but on everyone else's it is.
Yeah, but for all of us it is. It's very distracting.
Okay,
Read off the seven, maybe?
reload the thing.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Oh.
idea.
Thank you.
Everybody get a heart attack on your PC.
Oh, heart attack on the PC.
Oh, I had to do CPR recently, so hey, I can
Oh,
still
whoa.
do that.
Hey, Weird
Yeah.
Judge,
T-shirt
are
in the
you
group.
there? Let's see if he responds. Always takes about a minute, so.
A couple minutes.
It's okay.
About a minute.
Do you have a minute delay?
Something like that. That's pretty normal.
Wow.
I think it's a
no,
little
I
less
think-
than that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
20
usually
seconds.
it's 30 seconds, but yeah, usually it's 30-ish. But
Okay, is
that's still a
it
lot.
still being weird at your guys' places?
Still loading.
Babe, is it looking weird? No, right?
No.
Yeah, that looks fine. I still wasn't loaded in and everything was a disaster. Okay, it looks good now.
Cool.
Balthazar will
Balthazar.
support Oberos. And then he will shoot. He will shoot, how many enemies do we have here?
Oh. Let's see. Damn it.
Grant is
Here-
fighting Kalen.
Is Miria. Here is Grant. Here's Kikshin. Oh yeah, Kitchen was part of it. Oh wait, here's
I'll just
Miria.
attack,
So
I'll attack Dread.
this is Juniper.
I'll attack Dread.
Okay.
Natural one.
That misses.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like Balthazar, man, you're literally in front of him. He's a giant. What the fuck, bro? Okay. That's his
How
turn.
can you miss him?
Yeah, that's the question. Next.
Let's see.
Actually, he'll move over to the side here, just to get potentially out of dangerous spaces.
Okay, then first, as a legendary action,
Oh boy.
Good.
yeah, he is gonna keep trying. Domme.
This is rude.
Mhm.
This is rude. That's you.
Dread is going to use his hammer attack, his maul. Let's see if he finally hits against Valar.
Blood curse of the eyeless.
Oh!
Oh, you
Oh, fuck,
motherfucker.
I don't know if I used my reaction last time.
It's stop it around, though. I don't know.
Never mind, it's a net 1.
I will reaction cancel his crit. His crit fail.
And
Well,
let's
Dread-
see.
Dread can fuck right off.
yeah.
Out of here, Dread.
Get out of here.
Then Miria. Let's see. she's going to attempt to buy. She's going here.
She's going shopping?
Oh, that means that if he wants Jonathan... oh no, wait. He does not get a attack of opportunity because Jonathan is blinded, so he can't see.
The blind bastard.
And Miria is going to attempt to bite Duke.
Miria? What
Yeah?
the heck is wrong with her?
That's weird, man. Well, okay, come get it.
Let's see.
You-
Nom
you-
nom.
Bless you, baby.
Thanks.
That is
Wait, where's
a 24. Oh, sorry,
I
21.
fear that hits.
Okay. That deals 5 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And another 6 necrotic damage,
do a
which
big
also
game
is taken
against
off of
Miriam?
your maximum hit points.
You're
That's
dead, Miriam.
good. That's not confusing with all the max hit points I gave and now got rid of.
Yeah, I
like
know.
do talk big game
Who
against
cares?
Maria?
Ja.
If we survive this battle, we won anyway. So.
Ja, dat is wel waar trouwens. Miriam die heeft negative modifiers.
Negative
Big game,
modifiers.
toch?
Yeah.
Talk the game.
Oh yeah, so that would be a disadvantage. But I can see if it
There's
will
a
go
straight
any
roll,
lower. No, the
No, but isn't it
second
a straight roll?
the second roll is way higher. Yeah, it was a straight roll by the way because you were also blinded as far as I can remember.
Nope, only Jonathan Brown.
Oh, okay. In
Uh,
any case, the second roll was higher, so it would still
Okay.
hit. Then Grant gets a legendary action and it's immediately his turn after that. He's going in a full attack barrage against Kaelin.
Oh boy.
Nom 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 nom.
That starts out with a claw attack as part of his multi-attack, which is a 26 to hit.
Hits.
Oh my god. What is happening?
Deals.
It's Dave.
Is that Dave?
Yeah. Deals 10
I'm not-
slashing damage.
Cool. I'm not doing anything to retaliate. I will
Alright.
just keep staring at him.
Let's see. Then a bite comes in.
Mhm.
That's a nat 20. Oh boy, that's not the one you want a nat 20 on.
Am I in range to counter it? Alright. 30 feet?
Oh, that is
I think
One,
it's 30 feet. Let me check.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, you're just out.
Damn it. I think it is 30 feet, so that'd be unfortunate. Yeah, it's 30 feet, so be it. Get in my range!
It's okay.
It's not! Don't die, please!
That is 18. Well, wait, no. 22 piercing damage.
Mhm.
And ten, 20, 28 necrotic damage.
Which gets halved.
Cool. Well, then there comes another claw attack.
I'm down, by the way.
You're down?
Oh,
I'm
would have been helpful.
So keep him coming.
Oh boy. If you're down, then this is a hit with a 20
Chris, right?
Yeah.
something.
Can I have some last words before I go down, or?
Wow,
is
you're
it
very eager
barrage?
today.
You can, but well, so you're now on 2 death saves then
I
because of
cast,
that.
remember last session I cast Death Ward on.
Oh,
Kaelin.
Yeah,
then
so
I'll-
then you're
Wow,
on one
you
hit
learned
point
one
right
health.
now. So then right now you have another hit with 26 to hit.
Yep.
So then you're down now.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna roll it, but it's pretty arbitrary. Yeah, that is a 36 to hit. Jesus Christ.
So that's 1 fail or 2?
That's 2 fails.
Why did you go all the way over there?
Yeah, honestly, what the hell, bro?
I mean, I think that's a question that you could have asked Kaelin in multiple sessions
Definitely.
all over the campaign.
It's very true.
I did.
That's true.
True.
Oh, no, it's a very Kaelin thing to do. I'm just
Yep.
saying, like, I cannot save you here.
You know what the fun thing is?
The fact that I still have 6 diamonds left.
Man,
Fiction is
you're not
before me. Fiction is before Caleb.
Ooh,
Diction.
going to earn a new nickname. Kick the shit out of Kaelin. That's her new nickname.
Kick the shit out of Kaelin.
Okay.
Let's see. Then it's Miria's turn.
I mean, you did abandon her.
That's true. In her eyes, yes.
And oh, yeah, Miria sees this. And she is going to use a spell on you.
Mhm.
She's going to scatter you,
Okay.
which means that you are being thrown 120 feet to the back. Let's see. So that would be here, here, here.
Cool.
Mm.
And then she is going to try and charm Duke. Duke, make a wisdom save.
Oh, Duke does a counter charm. I'm just kidding.
Duke isn't the
Wait,
bard.
wait.
Might as well just be one
Let
of it.
me just a second. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's a 16. That probably doesn't make it.
A 16?
Mm-hmm.
Won't make it. Let's see. You are now regarding Miria as a trusted friend that needs to be heeded and protected. Although you're not directly under her control, you will take requests or actions in the most favorable way. And let's see. If she wants to drain you, you are willing.
Drain?
Well,
What did the woman do while I was gone?
this you are under these. Let's see. Let's see. Each time, one of someone does something harmful to you of Miria's team, then you can repeat your saving throw. But basically, she holds her arm out to you, and a little bit of your blood actually flies into her palms, and she gives it a little kiss, and then blows it back into your nose, and suddenly, Miria seems actually pretty cool.
Damn.
That's gross.
You're pretty cool, Miriam.
That's a question. For how long can she keep this up?
Probably
To be
saving
fair-
throw at the end of every turn.
Miria is a kind of awesome woman.
Kinda.
You know-
Not now, but
And kind of,
As
yeah.
a person who rode her, she's an awesome woman.
I can see why you're biased.
That makes it Zakor's turn.
yeah.
Hell, Miriam, man! Fuck that shit! Holy moly!
Yeah, Mary gets a shot to the face.
You also see.
Yes, please!
All right.
I love how everyone keeps
There is
calling
a
her Miria.
problem.
It's Miria.
Which
Uh,
is
Well, Bin Bin is blocking your sight.
not just
Look, his face stuck in
shoot
my
through the
legs.
legs. Between the legs or something.
He has sharpshooter,
Let's
doesn't he?
see.
He is big.
It's true.
I would say that is possible, but you would have to shoot with disadvantage
Why disadvantage?
because Bin Bin is literally in your way and it's actually pretty much fully obstructed
Look
for
wat
you.
jij stapjes naar links.
Doe ik dat wel. Pop. Step. Ja.
Waarom staat Kaelin helemaal daar?
Galen's crazy.
She got scattered.
Jalen got scattered, so she just got blooped
That's
somewhere
a
else.
spell that instead of you teleporting yourself, you teleport someone else.
Yeah.
You can
and
also
I'm
teleport
going to
yourself,
again.
but I know
So
Axe has
15
it.
plus 15, that's a dirty 30. Hit on Miria, is that a crit?
Is not a crit.
Then I'm using homing shot to add a d10.
All right.
So she has an AC of. So that's a 33.
In
that
that
a
case,
crit?
she will. In that case, she will cast shield.
Hmm.
Ah,
Shield is cheap.
then I would still hit, but it's not a crit.
Wait, would she
Yes.
cast shield if it hits anyway? How does she know
Yeah.
it's the crit?
That's
Uh-huh.
a good question.
I mean, that's the meta of
That-
the game, to be fair. we
Yeah,
also
but
know
that's
that,
also
so
you
you're
always
right.
get to choose shield after you know
That's
how.
true. That's true.
So like
It would
yeah,
still hit though.
It's
but-
fine. You're right.
Imagine you see the arrow come towards your face, and it's like
You're
you're
like,
sure it's
"Wah!"
gonna hit. That's why you shield in reaction.
This
It's
is
like a
too-
reflex.
Reflux
You
split.
see death coming towards you.
Debussy.
That is 47 damage.
All right. Okay, cool. Laren. Wait. First, no, because he's completely done with this.
Oh,
Dread turns around and is like, well, I am not going to go down by myself if this really is where we're heading. And he throws a ball towards Galen.
No!
A what?
We're just disadvantaged because I'm prone.
Yep. Still a
Yeah,
20
that's
to hit
true.
though.
She's
Okay.
at 22 right now.
What's
Jalen breathes her last breath.
Yeah.
damn.
What are your
Fiction's
last
kill.
words?
Before I got scattered, before I went down,
Mm-hmm.
I want to grab Grant's lower arm. And I will just say, please, brother, do the right thing.
But you guys aren't close to each other. How will you grab them on?
No, this is before the scatter. Because it's a little bit of a
Before
weird
I
time
went down,
thingy.
bit of a retcon.
As you can see him having a little bit of a sad gesture, but it quickly turns back to determination,
There's nothing more I can do.
and he does not say a word to you. That's all there is.
Typical.
Laren, yeah, now it's your turn.
Alright, and... yeah, I just keep firing. While calling him a fucking coward.
He's literally standing in the middle. Jesus.
Yeah, he's also attacking the one who can no longer defend himself.
She attacked first.
Yeah,
shot for-
that's no longer an argument here.
Alright. Do your thing.
Ooh, that's a crit on the first one.
Oh boy.
Oh, if only I didn't forget to say I was gonna do it.
Yeah, that's a sad.
Oh well. Doesn't matter.
Do you-
That's 16 damage.
16. Yeah. It's let's see. Yeah. It's ridiculous because every time you're calling him a coward in character, I as a player like, but I'm not a coward, screw you. I'm like, I have to hold back to not be like personally attacked right now.
It's hilarious.
Jesus,
He's
why is
super
it driving
biased
me so
against
much?
Red, dude.
Yeah, okay, next one.
Just wait, let's see. Which arrow was I gonna use? Nah, fuck it. Another normal attack with sharpshooter this time. Yay! 22? Yes?
That is his AC
Ooh, nice.
right now.
That's 22.
Ooh, nice.
And remember, Bart, this is not me calling you a coward. This is
Yeah, yeah,
Valerian, of all people, calling Dread a coward.
I don't know why it actually affected me. I have no clue. Maybe because it's coming from your mouth. I'm like, but you're my friend.
I know how you feel because I felt that too while DMing sometimes. I know it. It's so annoying.
Oh man. Oh, by the way, with
Oh,
with
my
this
God.
hit, you like it actually it's starting to show like before when you made hits, like everybody was affected by it, and now you are seeing that it like there's nothing anymore like a barrier that is still holding back. It's like there's still like this very thin veil over his skin, but basically you can pierce right through it.
Someone is running out of subjects. Let's see if I can hit one more with sharpshooter again. Oh, that almost fucked up, but it didn't. That's a 24, and as this hits, I'm gonna activate Shadow Arrow as well, since I have one more Arcane Arrow thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. First of all, he gets another 22 magical piercing damage.
22.
And
Yeah.
he gets 7 psychic damage extra.
All right.
And he has to make a wisdom save, which he probably will make, but who knows?
Let's see. That is wrong thing. Ooh, Where is he? 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 Wisdom. That's a 20.
That's a save.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Alright. That brings us to Kikshin. So,
Wait,
Lucy?
before I do that,
Killed Kalen,
So-
right?
because I'm thinking I still have action surge, and if I see his armored, might as well use it.
Yeah, sure.
Bart,
Uh,
Dread killed Kalen, right?
Yeah.
So that's another 3 attacks. Alright. All sharpshooter, just gonna roll them. It's a yes, that's a 23 was also a yes, right?
Yes, you need to beat 22.
And another crit.
Nice.
Roll
man.
damage.
Alright, shall I roll all the damage?
Yes, do.
Yeah, why not? Like all at the same time. Alright. Let's see. Since they were all sharpshooters, he's gonna get plus 51 from this. That's so epic. That's a total of 74.
Alright. How do you want to do this?
Oh, nice.
No way!
No.
Like I said, I was calling him a coward, and as I saw, I called him a coward after I saw him shoot down Kalen, and after that, when I noticed his shield is like decaying or him getting weaker, I would just shout at him, no more subjects to hide behind! Come on! And I just keep firing at his big head as fast as I can. Just basically, activate KO cannon, just fill his entire face full of magic arrows. Until he, collapses or whatever happens.
As
Can Kikshin come into them?
what would Kikshin like to do?
Kikshin wants to activate her rocket boots and be like, no! You stole my kill! Fuck you!
Oh, there's a little bit of Kikshin chaos coming his way.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, yeah. Add to the flavor, I'd say.
Alright, I will just, as this is happening, I just keep firing, but at the same time I'm kind of looking like this as well.
Like what? Let's see. Session chat. Nice.
Because, Alaric does not know Kikshin, so for him it's like, what? Who the hell are you? What kill? Huh?
Okay, so
But yeah, I'm not saying any of that. It's
so
just
here's what happens. As you are barraging him with arrows in his face, at some point, he's about to fall down, and then Kikshin appears, jumps at the height of Dread's head, and just roundhouse kicks him. In which moment he loses balance, falls to the ground, and all the arrows that are already in his face are being punctured even further in.
Nice.
And as he tries to stand, he slowly is reducing in size, and you can see Grant, Miria, and Juniper starting to cough up blood, and the blood is immediately evaporating
Ew.
as they slowly are being, well, they
Melted?
not melted. They're basically are drying to dust as their skin falls off of their bodies, off of their bones,
Holy
The
shit.
opposite of melting.
and
Okay.
they all collapse.
That is so
Duke
disgusting.
is like, huh? Where was that sexy lady? What? What's going on?
This is a dead dread. Look at the...
A dead dread.
I
The only good dread is
where-
the dead dread.
Poof.
But all the other guys are like melted, or Kikshin too, or is Kikshin
No,
like
Kikshin is the only one still standing there.
Fiction is having a mental crisis and she's crying into her hands. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Oh,
We're supposed
no.
to be winning.
Why does everything go wrong with me?
All right, well, I'll...
And with that,
A little bit. Is it like a
the
little
big
bit
enemy
like
is dead.
Azula?
The end,
Yeah.
guys. It was a great stream. Goodbye.
Wrap it up, bye!
Dude, I've got an emotional roller coaster for you guys.
And
I will probably ask Kikshin, like,
Wait,
so
Kat,
what's up with you?
Wait,
Weren't you helping him?
Shouldn't we heal Kaylin?
Feeling
Feel like
first,
we're-
yes.
There's still a little
Or
ball of
still
anger
somebody-
in between us and Kaylin. So,
okay.
A
Yeah,
little ball of anger.
Kikshin, what are you doing right now? You're standing in front of them, and you are looking at the people that you fought side by side not too long ago, but now you're on the other side, and you're the only one still standing of your army.
Army.
You're an army of one.
I'm just looking for my tears. I'm like, it's like, you can still revive her, right? She has to feel the pain. She has to come back.
well, Kalia was planning to do that, but
Now we're not so sure.
Art, I sent you some messages of WhatsApp.
I know. Oh. Yes, that's possible.
Cool.
I think I know what it is.
Fiction is not waiting for an answer. She's once
And
again activating her rocket boots and yeeting over. Like her normal speed is 50, and I can dash and I can do monk shit and like,
yeah. But where are you going?
I'm going to collect Kaylin's body and dumping her at your feet. You got to revive her. She has to come back.
She could actually do that with her gigantic metal arms.
I'll be like,
As I see her flying over to Kaylin, I think the worst, so I will dash fly after her. I can fly 60 feet, so it's technically a little bit faster than her.
Okay, so you'd basically do a Sonic versus Tails race, and
Yeah,
I'll
just a
just
little
be,
bit faster though, not a lot.
I'll just be waiting with the rest while holding a diamond and some chemicals, like waiting how this is gonna play out.
all right. Let's see. First, I have to count out how much time there actually goes by before you reach it.
I
So
mean, we
let's
have
see.
bigger spells that can.
For what it's worth, I haven't used my level 5 slot, so I can
Yeah,
freeze
same
that.
for me. So if we have to, we can.
Okay, so Kaylin is brought back, but it's a little bit on the brink of time for Revivify. It's
Oh, I would choose
Up or
raise that
down?
anyway, just in case.
all right.
Alright, so I'll just read the spell for,
I dump her at Kalia's feet and I take a couple of steps backward, be like, don't tell her what you did to me!
did to her what you did to me? Oh, the revival thing.
Yeah, the revival part, not the killing part.
I was like, yeah, sure, I was planning to. So I, mix the diamond with the chemicals and just like sort of power it over Kaylin, just to read out the spell, just in case something, just to be safe, basically. You return a dead creature you touch to life, provided that it has been dead for no longer than 10 days. If the creature's soul is both willing and at liberty to rejoin the body, the creature returns to life with 1 HP. Spell also neutralizes any poisons, and it cures non-magical diseases that affect the creature at the time if it died. The spell does not remove magical diseases, curses, or similar effects. If these aren't first removed prior to casting the spell, they take effect when the creature returns to life. The spell cannot return an undead creature to life. The spell closes all mortal wounds, but it does not restore missing body parts. If the creature is lacking body parts or organs integral to its survival, its head, for instance, the spell automatically fails. Coming back from the dead is an ordeal. The target takes a -4 penalty to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. Every time the target finishes a long rest, the penalty is reduced by 1 until it disappears.
Alright. As you cast this, we change camera to Kaelin. Kaelin. Where you're standing, there's a comfortable warm temperature. And a man stands next to you. And he's, well, that was quite interesting. So you just took those hits, huh?
I did.
Why did you do that?
I'd have every right to be angry. They both had.
Were they angry? I didn't see it like that.
Did you see?
I saw people who maybe were hurt, but maybe wish that they would have made the same choice as you.
Mira did try to protect by scattering, didn't she?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Like things.
So, yeah.
Are they still
Good to see
alive?
you again. But
Yeah.
here's the
Same.
thing. They want you back. And, well, you have an opportunity to do so. So what do you want to do?
Are they still alive?
Who?
Miria? June?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think that by the time that Dread died... Oh yeah, he's also dead, by the way. He bound their souls to his.
Feeling?
There's nothing left of them.
See just a single tear dripping down Kalen's cheek. Then the next. Are they somewhere I can go as well?
Oh. Well. They are bound to Dread. And Dread is a celestial. And celestials are not really mortal.
Are they? I want to go there. Been gone. Been away from them for far too long.
I'm sorry, Kaelin. I don't think that's possible. They chose a way that once dedicated, it's no longer accessible to mortals. You need someone like Dread to get to the same place.
Aren't you?
I can cast Summon Celestial.
You motherfucker. This is her moment.
I'm sorry.
Look. She if you want to go to them, I'm not sure if you can do it from here, from over here. I am only limited to my own plane. I'm a god. That is something different than a celestial. Weird enough, I know. But, yeah.
Am I not part celestial?
Maybe. You know what? You have a good point there. Roll a charisma save.
Charisma save. Let's do the Petri dice. That's Kaelin's die. Yep, this is accurate. 3.
Yikes.
He touches your shoulder. It's like, and he feels around, and you start glowing a little bit, but it quickly dims. And he says, "Huh. Well, you're definitely part celestial, but you're not there yet. Interesting, though. You could become... You could be the first Earthborn angel that I've ever come across."
Would I become like him? If I followed up?
That was his own decision. I don't know if I can predict what you want to do.
I don't want to become like that.
Well, then don't. It's as simple as that. Nobody has control, Kaelin. It's all just chaos. Even as gods just watch as you make all your decisions. And that is up to you. We just hope that we give you enough to find a sense of purpose in your life, and that you find your own happiness, that you find your own goal. I think you know what you want.
Can't go through that kind of hurt again.
Look,
Can't.
the gate towards your other friends is closing. You have to make a decision.
I will look towards the gate and watch it close.
Alright. I bet that wasn't an easy choice to make.
As I said, I can't go through that again.
Well, then look at that. I have someone to actually keep me company. Will you watch with me as they rebuild the world?
Yes. I'd like that.
Well, I learned from Valar that there are different ways to make tea, so last time that I was down there, I picked up some leaves. Shall we?
Yes.
And as he spawns a little table and a little teapot, we don't see anything of Hillen and Kaelin anymore. As we go back to Kalia, who's laying over, who is sitting over Kaelin's body, she knows for sure that she did everything what she was supposed to do, but
Would probably be triple checking all my notes and books and I don't know, like what the fuck, this is... Why is it not working?
and Kaelin does not move.
Oh my god, kick shit is going berserk. No, you did it to me as well. You're not doing it right. Try again. You did it to me.
I'm way too frustrated to even notice. At some point I would look at Valar, just hand Valar the bag of diamonds, like, here, you
Right.
try. It's not fucking working.
It didn't work. You know,
Sure, I did everything right. Right?
Kalia, the soul is generally willing, meant to be willing. I mean, if you did see how she was standing there, just taking a lot of the hits from planning, maybe she felt like this was her time.
What? Why?
Hmm. I will look over Kaylin's body, and I'll cast Raise That as well.
Ooh.
The,
And
Ooh.
while I don't know if she can hear an incantation or the words that I speak, but while I speak it, I say, Kaylin, we appreciate everything you've done for us. And if you would like to, we would love to have you and see you around again sometime. And if you don't want to, please say hi to my son. I'm sure he's still out there somewhere. The
Valar.
decision is yours.
Wait. While you are doing this, Kikshin pickpockets one of the gems out of Kalia's thing, and she puts this in her hand. She starts praying with Valar as well. It's like, Kalia, it wasn't supposed to be like Kalia, it wasn't supposed to be like this. You have to come back. You have to come back.
This is the part that actually breaks me.
Oh.
Valar, roll a charisma save.
Charisma save?
Yep.
I'm not good at saving throws. Oh, actually, why? I have, never mind. I have proficiency in it. A 24.
Wow.
Alright.
Yeah, I thought that would be way worse.
As all that's happening, I'm just checking my notes again, like, nah, fucking soul
Something's
bullshit.
wrong.
I'm sure I made a mistake somewhere.
In at that moment, Kaelin, the message that Valar just said actually rings in your head. And you see the gate open once more.
Ooh. You can always die another time.
Buddy.
You only have one life. You can chill with your friends later.
Can I reply to the message?
Ooh, that's an interesting question.
Helen says, "Oh, you want to say something back? What would you like to tell them?"
Or if you could go explain.
Yeah, I can relay a message for you if you want.
Please
Can be.
explain to them that what I told you. I can't go through hurt like that again.
Alright. Got it.
And then I wish him all the best. Tell him to be happy.
I will. And he snaps his fingers. And as we go to the battlefield, Kaelin stands up.
Whoa.
That's freaky.
That's fucked up.
Ah, I knew it was just me doing something wrong.
Alright, you hear this in Kaelin's voice, by the way, to be clear.
Oh
But,
my god.
Yeah, so I'm
She
just
seems-
like, yes, it's not that it didn't work. I just did something wrong. See, Valar does it and it works.
She seems, however, for Kaelin's doing, she seems awful chipper. And, yeah. Well, hello, friends.
Kaylin, it worked! I'm like squeezing Kaylin to death.
Not so fast, Squirt.
You're about to have such a heartbreak.
Look, you know,
Oh,
it's me, your buddy Hillen.
Right.
What?
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
I came here to relay a
I
message.
didn't have this.
Kaelin wanted me to share something with you.
Really weird to hear you talk through Kaylin's voice.
Yeah, you know, she's my avatar, so that's how it works. She has decided to stay by my side. And she does not... Well, She wished that she had a better way of saying goodbye, but this is the end of the journey for her.
Why?
Little snoring baby.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm melting here myself.
Yeah, we can hear it too. It's so cute.
Yeah,
What are you talking about, Kaylin? Don't be like that. Come on.
she has.
I know it's hard. I got better.
I know. Yeah, well, they did a good job on you, but unfortunately, Kaylin has had a little bit more hurt in her life, and
This is not a competition.
it's
That's a Patrick joke, sorry.
yeah.
I should not
It's
say that.
so difficult to stay in character right now.
I'm so sorry.
Know that knowing that betraying her most dear allies, that kind of broke her, and she needs, well,
Healing.
she's kind of done with this world. But don't you worry, I do have some good news for all of you. She wasn't fully human to begin with. She might be actually one of the first true angels born on your world. So, who knows?
So,
Wow.
So in the end, she decides to abandon us as well.
Ooh. Oh, Dave!
This is Abora speaking.
Abort us.
Well,
We were her friends, and yet now she does the same.
It's
No,
true.
stop.
I mean,
No, she has to choose. She's choosing for her original friends. She's
Yeah.
choosing for herself. She's
Pretty
not
OG
abandoning
friends.
us.
she has made
So
her
even
decision. Oh, I had to
It's
tell all of you
disappointing.
that she loves all of you very much. And don't worry, she will still be able to see you. I'll make sure. Valar, can you give me some of your tea recipes? I mean, there was some pretty amazing ones that I was just boiling a pot up there, and oh man, you
Which is Kaylin's
you
favorite?
got quite the idea.
Kaylin has a favorite. I'll just get it for you. Do you
That would be great.
you
Yeah.
want it now? Should I go get my things?
I
or-
don't have a lot of time. Once I leave the body, I don't think I can
Oh,
still.
okay. Let me
return
just,
to
and I'll
it.
take off the bag of holding. Just give me a moment. I think
yeah.
someone else still wants to say something with you. Let me just find. Where is this
Yeah.
notebook?
So, Kalia, just so you know, you did not fail, okay? It simply. The stress of life was a little bit too much for her. But I'll make sure that she's in good hands. My hands. My hands are pretty
I
good.
wanted to go home. Duke says.
Oh, I hope your hands are indeed good.
Uh,
I hope you're happy, Susie. Fiction got the revenge she wanted anyway. The betrayal of Fiction is ultimately
oh.
together with all the
I
other
don't know.
friends.
I don't know what to think about all of this, but if it's her choice, then I guess that's it.
Oh, I almost forgot. And he walks. She walks. They walk. Whoa! Now it's a really difficult
This is
pronoun game.
complicated. Emotional
Uh,
moment here.
They walk to the body of Dread and
Ooh.
pulls out a sliver of black fuming energy and keeps pulling. And hey, Valar, you still had that jar, right?
Yeah. Wait, sorry. First the notebook. I'll get the jar in a second. Here it is. Got the notebook. The jar. And I'll go and reach in for the jar. There it is. Here
And-
you go.
Could you open it for me, please?
Yeah. Oof.
And as you do, like these strings of black energy and black smoking energy basically are being vacuumed towards the jar. Yeah. Okay. Well, that is done. There is a person in there, and well, what you do what you do with that person is up to you guys.
Person.
A person? You mean Dread Soul? Or
Not
No,
not
no.
allowed to
Confused.
say,
More like an entity.
unfortunately. Not
Not allowed to say.
Not allowed to say by who?
Is it some celestial rule?
He points just up, and can't tell you. Sorry.
So
Yeah, I think he
Done.
signed some
Gods.
sort of NDA or something.
What now?
All right.
An
In any
NDA?
case, thanks
What is that?
for Thanks for
Non-disclosure
the tea.
agreement.
No, I know that, but in character. I don't.
Oh, that's right.
thank
Sorry,
you
we
guys
have
all.
those in the Darklands, but
Hey, all of you. Thanks for the tea. Oh, one more thing. Kaylin, you there? Right. Okay.
Yes.
She's listening. She can hear you. If you still want to tell her something, then this is your last chance.
Helen.
anybody?
I, out of character, have no idea what she would say.
And Valor already said what he wanted to say, so.
I guess that Kikshin is just a whole lot of confused right now, and the only thing that she's wanting to say is like, I'm so sorry. I didn't want it to be like this. I'm sorry.
Don't forget, Duke, Axe, and Alarin are also still part here.
Yeah, Duke is...
Just watching.
Duke is just, I feel like Duke would just be like, okay.
No, Duke is
Yeah,
like a
And Larry
fan.
never met Galen, so it's like
Yeah.
not his place.
Axe is the same, she's just standing back and giving the others the time to deal with this and grieve.
Duke is just like making a fancy bow and is like, Kaylin, it was an honor to have fought at your side. Thank you for your inspiration and your daunting and relentless courage. You will be remembered well. Go now in peace.
Hey, this guy talks. Good, I mean, like, charisma is very high. That was actually really nice.
Dave just disappeared. Dave,
Yeah, well,
Dave just
Guess
reappeared.
Dave didn't like the speech.
No.
Zakor leaves, he's like, huh. That was it to this fight? Alright, well, get paid, see you guys next time.
Zakor is also still part. I don't know if he's still
Yeah,
wants to
Zakor
say
just plays in the background. Remember me from
Richard?
the movie.
All right.
When I see you again.
That's a different song.
Oh, you're right. Fuck.
Stop deflecting by comedy, please.
Sorry.
I would
A little bit
I would just say
This is how I cope.
I would just say, well, guess out of all the people I lost, at least you don't mind. Not that I know if the rest minds, but hey, if you ever run into a guy named Kane, just tell him I said hi.
I will look out for him.
She will.
Wait, we can hear her too?
No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
What?
Everything goes through.
Yeah, right. Good.
Whatever she says, Hillen interprets and says in his own way.
Yeah, that's what I thought
Helen
too.
paraphrases.
Okay. Hey, yeah, sure thing, man. I don't think that sounds like Halo, but you're right.
Yeah. Well, then I guess take good care of this body. Give it a proper burial. You know, like just being kind to it. Oh. He just
moment.
woke up with the biggest smile on his face.
Aww.
Good dreams, good dreams. A nice, refreshing change from the last whole week.
So he's about to cry, by the way, because it's food.
Oh, okay. So much for that.
No, he's still good. He's still good.
Okay.
But yeah, take good care of the body, please, and well, we'll see you, but you won't see us anymore, I guess.
Okay.
A bit weird to think about, but it makes sense.
So, yep, I'm gonna lie down now. Puts his hands over their chest, and does this look a little good?
I mean, if
Right?
you were still around for a bit, maybe we can do
Duke
the grave
doesn't-
first, and then you can step in the grave.
Look, I'm just trying to put the body in a proper exit strategy,
No,
you know.
I understand. You're right. I was asking too much.
Duke just ignores him and puts like his never-ending, never getting dirty, shiny cape over the body and over the face, like covering the body.
Thank
yeah,
you.
You still hear from under the cape. That's proper. That's proper. Okay.
Hey, thanks.
Thanks. Well,
Excellent.
Good night.
Yes.
and
That's all, folks.
and the body stops moving.
It
God, I cannot stand gods and their fuckery.
was weird.
At least she had a warrior's death.
I've seen many strange ways of people dying, and this might top it all.
I mean,
Um,
how often do people get possessed by gods?
Not that often. I mean,
Oh my god, Kikshin is now even more having like a mental fuckery because she's like, did I came back as well? Am I still who I was? Am I now a god? What?
That's such a Kikshin thing to do.
forever doing.
Wait, am I even me?
Thereby, you guys are now left alone. Like it's only you guys and the field. Like
Bart.
there's some. Yeah.
When you said left, I heard leveled up. I was like,
Oh,
what?
and I was like, Bart, I swear to God. But then you actually said something level, and I was like, oh, never mind. But I thought it was very funny.
Bin Bin will go out of dragon form, by the way. She will just stand there.
So
Oh,
we're
yeah.
left behind now. I mean,
Talia
I guess
would,
And-
just start cleaning up.
And now, well, all of you are standing there, and there's still that jar with a person inside of it.
Do we just throw it at sea or something?
I don't know, you decide. I'm done with souls and all that.
I second that, Oboro says.
I'll see what I do with it then.
Axe
You-
will walk up. You could banish it.
If it's not from, I mean, if it's from this plane, it will just return. So banishing only works if it's not from this plane.
We can have my very expert wizard analyze it, see what's up with it.
I can also just ask my god. I mean, we just pretty much put its soul on a body recently, so
We have a body.
we have a body.
I mean,
Oh,
there's like one god who was like,
That's- Dark Suzu.
is that?
That's-
We do
I
have
mean,
one.
that's how you make the next BBG.
This is
Yeah.
just efficient storytelling.
I mean, the other god already dealt like, I cannot tell you, me. So I guess yours won't be. Who knows? Maybe yours will be more helpful, but I'm a bit skeptical about it.
I mean, it is the nature god.
Yeah, mine is a little bit different, I think, but we'll see.
Also, axe if you still want, and I just hand you a bottle of the mind clearing water. It's like you just drink it whenever you feel like it.
Thank you. Axe will, because there is still a body of dread, right?
Yeah.
I will go over and try and feel for a pulse or see if it's alive in a sense.
When you touch his body, you do not feel a heartbeat or anything like that, but you do. There
Is
is
it
some
warm?
crackling, and the sound of crackling, and a sound of, well, basically the sound that a Geiger counter makes.
Ugh.
I will
A
just
Geiger counter? What is this?
Like a radiation.
Oh, that's what his body sounds like?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I will.
No, Dread is a radiation monster.
It's
Yeah.
small, right?
What if we use the soul on his body?
It's smaller, like medium size instead of large.
Yeah, it has reduced to medium size.
I will just shake his shoulder a bit and just say, "Wake up." Guess.
No response.
Are we sure we want to
Fuck with the body.
meddle with the evil tyrant?
I mean, to be fair, if it is coming back or something, we should probably take care of it now, so it doesn't
I
come back.
mean, we can take his head off.
That might
Yeah,
help. It's a
You've
bit
seen the
fucked up,
black
but-
tendrils coming out of him. Wouldn't
Yeah,
that mean
Coming out of
that-
him, so that means that it's not inside of him anymore, right?
Yes, that's where my mind went to.
Yeah, but what if it just comes back when we leave?
Let me
Leave it in
give
the
you
jar.
a little bit more, a little reminder. You, because you had the soul jar, because you had to collect the pieces of sin. That was what was in, that was what it was in the book, and you had another piece in there.
So now we have collected sin,
Probably.
but if we put sin in a body, the god of the universe becomes mortal? I'm a bit confused.
You by far have not all the information. You don't know.
This is very true. And I'm confused with the information I have.
I will cast message inside the head of the guy that in front of me,
It's okay. Yeah.
and I will say, "Are you still in there? If so, either respond or wake up.
No response.
Safe."
He didn't even finish her method.
Anyone
nothing.
who can heal?
Yes, let's heal Dread.
Yeah.
Go for another
We can
round.
It's probably
revivify
not
him.
Dread anymore.
We can revivify him, right? Or like
Probably.
what we just did.
Or we accidentally revived the tyrant and we're back at square
mean-
one.
Well,
Then we
if
can
he's
kill him again, right?
only up just, if he only is just up, I'm right here. I can just put my hand on him, lightning bolt his ass back into the ground and into the grave.
We're a lot more vulgar than we remember, right?
Dude, that
So-
sounds
I've
good,
had 2 kids. I've had toddlers. I've had them as terrible 3s, 4s.
Parenthood, huh?
I gotta. I'll
They're
be right back.
kids.
I remember. It's good old days.
It's now Fiji time for my boy.
Peachy!
Okay.
So why should we heal him?
Because
help me
this
out
here.
is-
I'll cast Raise Dead on him. Oh, Bart is not here. I will not cast Raise Dead on him.
Well, if we want to bicker more,
But
I
I'll
why,
be-
why did Axe wanna?
Axe
wants to know.
believes that wow, accent. Oh, well, I'm stuck like this now.
It's fine.
Okay then. Fuck that.
Axe believes that the black tendrils removed is sin, or at least the parts that he
Yep.
absorbed from the rest.
That's accurate, I think.
That is now in the jar. So the body that got occupied, which already had a soul in it, that soul was pushed to the side, and the soul of sin was in. Now that that is all out, the other guy can come up again. Should be able to. But there might be a revival.
Can
thing
answer some questions.
necessary.
All right.
I mean, answer some questions. He just wasn't himself.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you can give more light to the situation, right?
Perhaps.
What are you guys doing?
Well, I was gonna cast Raise Dead on him.
Raise that.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he gets minus modifiers to everything, so even if he's back to being strong and evil, he will just be weaker, so...
As you're
Okay.
doing that, I will say, if this goes wrong, you guys can fix it.
I mean, I can always
That's
put them back
Kalia or
down, but-
Solaren?
This is
Kalia.
Kalia. Yeah, this sounds like Kalia. I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
This can go both ways.
Well, you cast Raise
Yeah.
Dead, and with a
Valerian would just like death stare at all, and have like a twitchy hand near his string, like, give me a fucking reason. He wouldn't do it yet, but he's on high alert. Go ahead.
he opens his eyes and sees all of you around, and why?
Stay down. You're safe. for now.
Who are you?
I am Dread, the judge. Why
What
did
do you remember? What do you know?
I remember dying.
What do
By
you
your hand
remember?
specifically.
Mine.
No, he points at Alarin, right?
Yeah, if I point to the camera, I basically point to all of you, but you know, that's how it goes.
Okay. Do you remember why?
I still don't fully understand why. I didn't understand when you came in. I mean, yes, I was a different kind of tyrant, but not any worse than what was already here.
What do you know of Sin?
You see him get angry. He...
Laren has an arrow drawn, by the way, and just stares at him.
Yeah.
Doesn't say a word, just fucking stares at him.
Sin was the reason I was here. What do you have to say about Sin? Hmm?
Whoa.
Well, we've just, I don't know if this interests you, but we've just extracted Sin from your body.
So you found him?
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why would you
Were
do
you here?
that?
Why were you here because of sin? What was the reason? What did you want with sin?
I can... as he tries to explain, like... the jar is starting to crack.
Oh no.
Hello?
Hello?
I will cast Toll the Dead on him.
What? No, what?
No?
No!
I'm confused!
Oh my god. Can we fix the
fucking
jar?
jar!
Yes, but what do you want me to do about the jar?
Lime it?
Send it away!
Lime it?
Lime it?
Banish it?
Sending it away isn't going to fix anything.
As it cracks, you can see like it's starting to shake more, and then like one part just breaks off,
Ah!
and this shadowy thing just immediately starts flying towards Dread.
I kill Dread.
How?
Well, I just said I was gonna cast Toll the Dead, so
Yeah.
I said that I was gonna do it.
All right. Anything else? Anyone?
At the
Yes.
moment, I see Valar just like cast the cantrip. Alarin would release the arrow as well.
All right.
I will stand in front of him and shoot a... What do I have? What do I have?
Since
So
she's
much-
her friends in danger again, and she yeets herself in front of the shadow.
And Ouroboros would also jump in front of that again. With his shield raised.
As you guys,
I will
Everybody's on
fire
high alert.
all the shadow.
all right. As you guys do that, the like arrows fly through the shadow. The spell does not take any kind of effect. Firebolt just it moves around it, and it literally moves through the arms and legs of both both Ouroboros and Kikshin, and
Wait, but they were attacking Dread, right? Not the Shadow?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was
Would stand
attacking
in
the
front of the shadow rather than.
then if that's the case, then they would all hit, and
Yeah, we're
basically
trying to kill Dread, not the
basically
Shadow.
Dread just falls down again. But now, after that happens, like the shadow basically starts covering Dread and becomes like a blanket, and slowly the form of Dread is starting to change. Longer hair, sleeker
Is this-
build,
Is this Ichigo?
Basically.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Very obscure reference.
Very
Ascalia, seeing this all happen, she's just like, why do I
Told
even
you.
bother?
and
Why do I even fucking bother?
and this creature standing in a in a veil of shadow stands up, is almost the same size as Kalia, a little smaller, And then the shadow drops. And there is a sleek man standing there. And he just... Well, it's about time.
You sound a
Sin,
little bit different from Dread.
am I correct?
Sorry?
Sin, am I
Oh,
correct?
Sin. Oh yeah, that's what they like to call me.
What is your name?
Oh, I am sorry. My name...
I have
Well,
an ice prison ready between my
I
fingers,
am
by
called
the way.
the...
Yeah, Laren has another arrow as well, just like
I am called, well, the trickster most of time, but when I was back here, I was called Dekarim.
Oh.
Greetings!
Hello.
Alright, now, to be clear,
Ice prison cast.
He hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah,
I
but
know,
she's smart.
But he's called the trickster. I'm locking him to the ground.
alright, as
Yeah.
as you lock him to the ground, you literally see his feet freeze, and you see him groan a little bit in pain, and it's like... Ah, yes, that's exactly it. Okay, so to be clear, I have been the one that sent Dread down here. I have been the one that actually sent Corazon the right information. I am the one that actually made sure that there was a dragon gene person on the throne. I am here. And I will be the death of all of you. Yes? Yes, okay?
The death of all of us? I mean, I guess we kill him?
You just hear her
Well,
face popping back in the ground from Zakor, like, oh god. Now we're fighting a god? Shit.
I'm just really confused.
Why would you even?
I don't know if I can tell you that. Hmm?
Oh my god.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you can. I've got
Fine.
two kids running at home behaving like 5-year-olds. They're only a year.
Fine.
Don't you think? Good. Start talking, mister.
I wanted to be human again.
Oh, that worked.
Oh,
That's
he
a
is
nice
human
guy,
again.
So then I could die.
Whoa.
Right.
Do you know how fucking boring it is to be a god? Just looking at all of you, making dumb decisions, selfish. I am done. So
Boros
please,
takes a
I am the
stance
one that
behind him
made...
with the spear, his
I
glaive,
am
and
the
just
one
like,
that made all of your suffering happen. Please give me my punishment.
fine.
Okay.
Be
Make
my
us suffer
guest.
more.
Oh,
Boros
shit.
just slashes him in half.
He dies.
Don't.
Oh, I was gonna say, maybe we should just let him live. To personally
He's dead.
Yes!
kill him.
I
He's-
completely agree!
Overalls is mad. He got used by
How
it.
about no?
overall slash-
Kill him. Be done with it.
Hey,
How about we stop the nonsensical thing? Like, oh, maybe we could revive him so he can suffer more because that's worse on him because he deserves it. Or we kill him now. We're done with it, and we stop all this fucking nonsense, and I can go back home.
Oberol
Like a
just
revival
slashed
idea.
him, right?
Yeah.
He's dead. There's now just a corpse with a smile on its face.
Well, I guess
Well,
that's it.
that's
Good.
it.
Well, have fun in death, because I'm done with this shit.
I
Maybe,
hope he's not
maybe
gonna haunt
he'll
her
have
after
some fun in death indeed instead of being a god, I guess.
The only nice thing, the nice validating thing I get out of this is that apparently even gods hate being gods, which is great.
That's literally what Kaelin and Kalia is
Fantastic
saying the whole
conclusion.
freaking campaign.
It's such a good conclusion.
It's such a nice twist.
Thank you for watching Dutch D&D.
Roll to dodge.
And
Roll to dodge now.
roll credits.
Yeah, roll credits.
Roll the
So-
credits.
There is, as you look in through Ryunda, there is this city that's basically in chaos. all their leaders are dead, except one, and I have to find his name real quick.
Which one?
Gonna take a quick piss, but I'll still be
What
listening.
about
I
those
might have
two
written it down.
prince
Yeah, no,
and
it's
princess
in the
of
world
dragons?
anvil.
Nah.
What about the siblings of Orion?
Yeah,
Arun?
but they're in the
Uh,
Wanderer's Forest.
Let's see.
Time for a coup?
Well, we could play.
Oh,
The only-
Sebas, your mic is muted.
Oh, beautiful.
Om niet naar je gezeik te luisteren.
That joke only works in Dutch. That's amazing. Nah.
Hey.
We could make it a council.
That was Elrond's gift.
Oh. Alright.
Council.
Yeah.
Well,
install a
the
council.
only one that's still
sounds
alive,
good.
because I apparently used the wrong name for the Golden Griffin leader, but that would be Elurir, which was the leader
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
the
Lanasius
asshole.
order.
Yeah, he sounds like a lurer.
That's your guy.
Yeah, this is true.
Sorry. I guess that was a Laren pissing on Dread's face.
So,
That would be in character, though.
but
Yep.
after this, all like the whole city is in disarray. People are worrying, and Elurir there opens a gate in the middle of the square, and he walks out and walks towards Valar. Well, Valar,
How did he know? Sorry, wait, one more time. What did he say?
I said, well, Valar, it seems
You
your
did
fight
again.
of the resistance actually paid off. I'm happy.
Mission complete, sir. Glad to see you back on the Yunda.
So what now?
You've rebuilt-
Sir? What
What?
now?
Where do we go from here?
Are you eager to rule once more? Sure. Do you need guidance?
I
can give
was
you some-
never a ruler in the first place. I was merely an advisor to the king.
Well,
Right.
there's such a thing as elections. Could let them choose for themselves.
There's
says
also
Laren.
some people we forgot to bring out of the forest. Remember, Valor?
Are they still
royalties?
alive? Are they?
I don't know. I don't
You
know.
I mean,
wa- you want the
magic, so-
centurions back on their throne?
We just need to get them out of the forest.
I mean,
I'm not too sure
and
what you want to do.
he
with
turns
them.
towards Laren. I think you might have a little bit of problem with that, no?
It's not his forest, right? They're in the
I
other forest.
Couldn't care less. Like whatever King Centurion had against us, his children are not him. And if they make the same mistake, then I will be back here in time.
Wow.
Why don't we just make?
Huh.
Where was Elrond from again?
From Bosmia.
Bosmir. Why don't we just make Bosmir the new capital?
No.
Because this is human land. And humans deserve to rule it themselves. And unlike a certain late King Centurion, I will not judge an entire race on the actions of one man, even though he was a king. Like I said, his children are not him. If they make the same mistake, they will die all the same. If they don't, then we might coexist.
That makes sense.
There's
Hmm.
brother and sister.
There's what?
Here's the
They're
resistance.
siblings. They're the brother and sister of. Never mind.
Well, I'm sure we can figure something out.
Or elect someone else. I really don't care.
Yeah, whatever you think is best, I suppose.
Is anybody here willing to help me see what we're going to do? Like, I kind of feel like it would be a big job for just me.
I will help you, Oberus says.
I'm still a part of the Lanasius order, after all. So I mean, it's part of my obligation to help make sure that the resistance doesn't just leave the country hanging. So, I'm
I don't
sworn
know
by
what
obligation
sort
to
of,
help.
I don't know what sort of help I could give. But I guess it wouldn't It wouldn't hurt.
Perhaps together we can keep it under
Figure something
control.
out.
Yes.
I
Maybe
I
this
think
could be
we
these.
could help.
Yeah. Definitely. If all of you are willing, I think we would have a little bit more of an open mind and maybe a bit more of a connection with what was known as the Darklands. I mean, if anything is clear, Valar is not a real monster as far as I think. So, maybe that's something.
Valar's
we
not the
need
real
to-
monster?
Valar is not a real monster, as he is from the Darklands.
It's one of the most noble men I've come across in the last fucking decade.
But
I
what
was
is
a
this-
nobleman.
But what is this about being a monster?
To be clear, like anyone from the Darklands is basically treated as
A monstrosity.
a monstrosity.
Zakor himself is also from there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
And the
So-
Laren doesn't care.
Then again, Zarkor doesn't look like he's from there.
At the moment, there's a mask. For his
Oh, but
second
if that's
body.
if that's a thing, then Kali, I would add to that like, oh, things that we do not know and understand tend to be different when we learn to understand them. Who would have thought, right?
Hmm.
I mean, we didn't know that gods hated being gods, so
Not
That's true.
nothing personal, Mister. Sorry, but yeah, I'm kind of done with
Illyri.
ignorance for a lifetime.
Oh,
Or a whole lot.
oh, I agree with you. Only if you are only one of few that thinks like that at the throne, it is not easy to convince people.
It is why I will never get into politics.
That's a good.
That is
rule of
also
thumb.
an option. Well,
Let's make
I
a
guess
council
all
for
of
now.
you are up for a bath. No?
Mm-hmm.
that would be much
Also, I mean, before we get into a bath, we should probably help clean up the city. It's a bit messy.
And I think we have a burial to arrange.
Yeah,
Or you do it.
we have a few arrangements we have to take care of first.
That
you
might
you're
be smart.
I
You're-
wanna.
If you want to come along, you may, but you don't have to. If you have things to deal with here, you should probably focus on that first.
I want to cast summon construct to make like a construct. Then I want to give him. I want to give the construct the item infuse spray thing, and I want to infuse it with prestidigitation instead. And I want to tell the construct, okay, so city very big, so we're gonna need a lot of spraying. But thankfully, you shouldn't run out of this. So get started, my machine.
good luck.
Matebot, go.
Remember all those machines we had in Myanmar? We could just
Yeah, but-
all modify them to be cleaners and fixers instead of.
So-
war
But they're
machines.
far away, so I just started this
No,
guy.
this
and
is true.
I will turn back to what was his name, Delure?
Elurir.
Delurier?
And
And I'll
I'm
be like,
lure.
yeah, little botty here will get started. I'm gonna take that bath.
Okay, let's take that path.
Alright. Well,
Because you know
players.
what? I am tired.
Players. This
Hey, baby.
is where we have reached the end of the campaign. And now we are
Yeah.
in the epilogue. This means that we go past your characters and you can
That's
tell
our
me
characters.
what has happened with them after this. So, to start, let's go in order of appearance of these ones.
You could
So
do
actually,
the initiative
the-
order that's still on the screen.
No, I'm gonna do it in the order that they appeared in the whole campaign. So to start off, Axe, what are you gonna do?
Wasn't Valar the... Oh no,
No.
Axe met Mako. Shit.
Yes.
Yep. This is true.
Axe will help rebuild Ryunda. And live there along with Bin Bin. I'm just tying them those two together,
Mm-hmm.
because
Going for a quick smoke in the
Well,
meantime. I'll still be
uh,
listening. And I can still talk.
the cards. And she will do what she was trained to do and be a diplomat. Travel when she... Ryunda. And make sure there's good relations and that any troubles from around are addressed, and make sure that they're tackled and taken care of. And
But I'm drinking it sip a sip.
the kids will grow up, and I don't know what will happen to them. I will leave that up to you.
The kids, as they grow up, you, well, when you got in, did you take the memory potion?
After a couple of years, yes.
Then,
2 or 3 years.
after a couple of years, as the kids are growing, you come to the realization that they never were your parents to begin with.
Ooh.
Dude,
But-
it's literally Valor
That's-
thing
yeah.
all over.
That's the realization that all those wishes weren't actually wishes. They just gave you someone's children, and
Yep,
that's it.
they just faked the shit.
Ah,
Bro.
Bro, we
that's-
should have seen this coming too. Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah, it was so
Yeah.
obvious.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
had a
God.
feeling. After Balthazar, I had a feeling.
Wow.
I will take care of them nonetheless. When they are older. That they will, because they're changeling children.
They're regular
unquote.
children.
Or just different souls.
Yeah, just like the cover thing, just like Valor had with the
They look like baby
Yeah.
changelings though. How does that
Mhm.
work?
Did they look like changelings? Then they
Yeah, you
were
said that.
changelings.
Yeah.
They just were not your parents.
Yeah.
They were just
they will
rando
probably-
changelings.
They will probably have a preferred way they want to look. And I'm fine with that, and later on we might have a talk on why they prefer it that way, and
Axe had an unwanted adoption.
maybe find out. See
Not
if
common.
they want to find out where they came from. And start
Alright.
that whole research. But that's only if they want to.
As Axe grows older, Bin Bin keeps being her companion, and the children get to know her
They basically have
As-
2 moms.
as Mommy Bin Bin.
I love this.
They're not necessarily in a relationship, but yeah, that the kids have 2 mothers.
Oh, parents.
Yeah, just co-parenting.
Yeah, and sometimes if the kids get really scared, Bin Bin will go into her dragon form,
Scare all the neighborhood kids.
and they can just nuzzle under her wing,
Alright?
sleep.
That
That's not how you teach kids that dragons are scary.
that
Only Mama
is
Bin Bin is.
the end of the story of Axe and Bin Bin.
So we've got one person who fucking died and one who has a horse ending.
Yay!
Yeah.
Then,
yeah.
now we continue to Valar.
Alarin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait,
think
Alarin.
it's
Yeah,
Alarin
it's
was
Alarin's choice. Yeah, it's Alarin's turn.
Yeah, he meant Mako.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Tragic. Yeah. Let's see where to start. First
Alarin would have gone first because he's also met Rona, if I'm correct.
no.
Oh, oh yeah, wait.
Wait. I don't know.
No. Did not.
Hmm.
Was very close to each other at least. Hey.
Yeah, no, I only had to like chase the soul. But Mako. No, wait, Valor did know Rona.
No, Valar not. Absolutely not, because
Mako.
Mako
No.
knew Rolna.
Hmm.
Mm-mm. Marco died in the Radcap village, and that was when I introduced.
Oh, right. And
Yeah.
after that segment is when we went back to the same place, and then
Yeah.
Valor spoke with that creature, the Aberrant or something.
All right.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But to continue, Alarin
Yeah.
and everybody else, please hush.
That time.
Yes. Well, first of all, Alarin would help out at least in the early stages of cleaning the mess up, and he would definitely make a point to talk to the civilians of Ryunda, maybe in some sort of how do you say speech, I guess. And he would very clearly say like the war here and the elves that invaded here were going for Dread and Dread alone. Our war is not with you. And if the how do you say this? One moment, let me phrase this. And well, whoever is going to rule over Ryunda is not necessarily an enemy of the elves. And I hope that it stays that way, so we might coexist, because once again, the war was not with you people. It was only with Dread. And well, I'm gonna hope that that message comes across. And after setting Ryunda on the way to being self-sufficient and having some sort of governance again, which they have to decide for themselves, as far as Alarin is concerned anyway, he would go back to the forest and, well, sort of, he will stay involved in the organization of its defenses and make sure the forest remains safe and prosperous as much as he can. And if that's arranged, he would, well, see if he could settle down a bit. He would always keep an eye on, or try to keep an eye on Azarathius, what he is doing, and he will always be watchful of that, because he does not trust him. If nothing happens, nothing happens. If he would at some point become some sort of problem, then he would try to rally people and take care of Azarathius if he can. If it's never needed, then he will just let it be and, well, keep the forest peaceful and just be happy there, as far as that's gonna be possible. Try to leave his how do you say, his whole quest for, you know, war and battle against everyone that's like, first it was in Azarathius' name, and then it was to defend the forest, and well, he would try to leave that behind at least a bit. Am I making sense here? It's hard
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
all right.
But this is open-ended, so this is where I let go of the story and you can tell your part.
Yeah, all right.
All right?
So yeah, if Ryuni decides to remain peaceful towards the elves, then he will try to defend that peace and help it. And the same goes towards Azarathius.
All right. That brings us to the next one, and that is Valar.
Oh, it's me! Oh, sorry, Luna. I didn't mean to shout in your ear.
Valar, what do you do?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, all right. I don't see my own
Yeah.
Discord move, so I'm like, can you hear me? Yeah. So Valar, he's still part of the Lanashus Order. So he definitely feels obligated to try to find a solution to whatever happens to Ryunda. And we'll work together with what was his name? I forget it too.
Balthazar or Elurir?
No, the guy who came from Lanashus Order, the guy who teleported.
Elurir.
Elurir, yeah. He's gonna work with him to try to just reinstate someone to try to bring balance back into governance, I guess, in a way. And after that's done and settled, even before that's done and settled, he will cast a commune or find a way to speak with his god once again.
Mm-hmm.
And one of his questions will be, you had told me that finding my son was a possibility, and it was a way for me to contact him or to find him. Was the opportunity that was presented previously, was that the opportunity you spoke of, or was there indeed an actual way to achieve this goal?
As a response, you will get a vision. A vision that shows you the gate that Tiamat was connected to.
Okay.
And the name Soul Forge rings through your head.
Is it possible for me to find Soulforge in Dune?
There's a little bit of silence, and you get the same view of the location of Corathon's lab,
Yeah.
basically. And it's
Right,
like,
okay.
dude.
Nah, well, I figured, I don't know. I was thinking maybe it was on a different plane or something. Okay. What's my last question? Is there any part of my son in Balthazar?
At that moment, for the first time, the Wild Mother appears in front of you
That is for the first time.
and actually speaks.
Oh, okay.
All right, Valar. Yeah, I'm breaking about 1 million rules right now. It is indeed possible for you to find your son. But I'm not sure if that is something that you should want. He has finished his journey earlier than you, I know that. But what I was trying to tell you is that for a lot of souls, you make them suffer when you bring them back to this world. They need to be willing, and even if they are, it's a very painful process.
I don't want to bring my son back. I just want to be able to speak with him again. I never intended to bring my son back. It was just an attainable option that appeared in front of me. Too good to be true, and I bet.
Look,
But my initial goal was just to be able to find him and have sympathy with him once again.
can you trust me if I say, even though I'm not completely sure, but can you trust me if I say that he's in a good place?
I can trust you.
And believe in that. I'm a god from a place that is not where your son died, and therefore I'm not connected to him. I think if you want to still be in contact with him, then we would have to part ways.
And there isn't another way for me to come into contact with my son at all?
Your son died in your homeland And there is a different god, a different entity that I have no access to.
Can I bring you with me to Vismova?
Sadly, that is not completely how it works.
So if I go back to Vismova, I lose you too.
That is true.
Okay. What do you think I should do?
For once, I think it is fair for me to not push you in the way of what I would want.
My question is more so in the realm of, is there more I need to do for you still? Do you
You have-
still require my assistance?
I would love your companionship, but you definitely have done enough.
Maybe it's time I go home.
Don't forget to take him with you. And she gives a little glance towards Balthazar, who is just like polishing his crossbow. Like, huh?
Mm.
Maybe I will. Though it won't be the same.
You're a good
I
man,
think there's a
Valar.
lot that I can bring back to Vismova that I... Thank
Well.
you for everything. I'm sure we'll speak again before I completely part ways.
May we meet again. And with that, she explodes in a wave of tiny birds who fly away.
And together with the Duke, probably, I will return to Wolf Castle with Balthazar and make my way to the Darklands once again.
All right.
Back home.
That brings us to Oboros.
Yeah, it's my turn. Oboros would stay and make sure at least the two siblings of his former king are out of the forest, but after that, it's no longer his job to protect them. He's forming his own order, the Order of Bahamut, to guard against the next incursion of Tiamat, to protect the people of Reuni and be the counterbalance to the Lanasi's order, so that not one group has all the power. Be the other side of the balance. He does this with his clan and the people he met that are willing to work together.
As you start your clan back up, there is at some day that you are walking one of the guarding paths, just a regular patrol that you sometimes go on. At some point, you just say, "So, what are we doing today?" And behind you stands a white dragonborn called Kriv. It was like, well, I've been away a while, but I think you are doing some good jobs. I think we can make this work, right?
Where the bloody hell have you been? He just angrily turns around.
You know, everywhere and nowhere.
They're so
Whack him
cute.
across the head.
Hey, careful.
You cowardice bastard. You have the gall to appear in front of me.
You know, that's how it goes. So, boss, where are we going?
Pinky. No, just kidding. We're going to make sure that what has happened will not happen again. Make sure that Tiamat does not rise again.
Cool. And with that, he just follows you. Anything you still
Great,
want
now
to add to
Ouroboros is
Ouroboros?
a minion.
You get a minion, and you get a minion.
Hey, that brings us to Galia.
Alright. Well, Kalia would help out a little bit in Ryunda, and after a moment, I would, well, go back to Myanmar, and I would tell the rest, right, I'm glad we're done, and I'm going back home. And I'm gonna go back to what I always wanted to do, which is, well, just being a scientist and not being on the run all the time and having to fight things and almost getting killed by a very wide variety of flora and fauna. And yeah, I would go back to Myanmar, get a nice home, actually be a scientist for once, and mostly focus on the healing aspects of alchemy and try to advance that as much as I can and get involved with the whole Myanmar science part as a whole. Get a nice house, maybe find a nice guy and start a bit of a family there. But most importantly, never ever going to
Not again.
join rebellions or go on adventure or go and fight evil tyrants. And if anyone ever needs any help, especially my dear friends here, then they can always come knocking, and I will be like
Politely decline.
I will be a scientific help to them from Myanmar. I can supply them with stuff and help them on their way. And if anyone ever asks me to join a terrorist group or a rebellion or a resistance unit or anything of the sorts again, then I will kindly tell them this and go back home to my family.
I like how she was so close to cursing, but then like respectfully, not cursing. Almost tolerant.
Anything else for Kalia?
Well, not really, I guess, but like, well, you can tell how that works out because this is what she's planning to do, basically.
Yep, but in the epilogue you have a little bit more power. At the moment that an NPC comes in there, then I will intervene a little bit. But that's about it.
Fair enough. Well, I will try to see if Lynn and Mist are still there. I don't remember where we left them.
They stayed behind in Myanmar.
Alright, then, well, as I go back to Myanmar and get myself a house and get myself involved with science again instead of all the other shit we've been doing, I would ask them, like, so, well, took a little detour, but I guess we did it.
Alright. That brings
So
us
what
to
are
the...
you guys doing?
Oh, well, you know, I think I'll go, I don't know. We've been fighting for so long. I don't really know. I don't think I want to go back to Ryunda.
Well, you could live
But,
here. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could get you guys citizenship after all this.
Really?
Sure.
And Mist is just silently standing there, just nods. And Lynn, well, I think we would really like that. Stay close to you.
Good. I would like that. Just well, if we're gonna do that, I would like it. I have one little request. As I tell them, as I make sure that no one else is there, and like, just forget Contra. Just let's pretend that's no longer a thing. Because honestly, I'm gonna just try to forget about all of that. It's not who I am.
Lynn whispers, never heard of it.
Good. Because the last thing I want is to have that following me when I... Well, I plan to, like, I don't know, find a family or something. That would be nice. That would be nice.
That would be nice.
And I never, ever, ever, ever want to hear about this stuff again.
There we slowly fade away from Kalia, who now finally has found a little bit of peace where she just gets to do what she loves without getting PTSD for every little experiment that she is trying to manufacture. Lynn and Mist will hang around quite often, and even though they don't really understand the science, they are definite. They ask you questions, and even if you answer them, they really still don't know what you're talking about. But doesn't matter. You're there,
That's science.
and
and
they're
if-
there.
And if Dahlia ends up like getting a family, she would just tell her husband and children that Lynn and Mist are co-workers from back when Mommy was working in Ryunda.
Back when Mommy was a cop.
Which is technically true.
Indeed.
Not the
and
cop
I will
part, but the
never talk about it. And if
All right.
if husband would ever ask about it, I will just tell him I used to live there. I didn't like it. My coworkers were pretty nice, but I'm glad I don't live there anymore. And no, I don't want to talk about it. I want to forget about it. And he's gonna have to respect that.
Secretly,
You know, Kalia could use some therapy.
secretly, Kalia does realize that her husband definitely knew what was going on, as he was one of the people cheering her on as she went down the elevator after the fight with Smack. But
Like 10 years later, after getting married, he's like, "Hey babe, you do know I was that guy, right?"
he
What?
he will never really bring it up because he knows what is important to his wife.
I've been simping over you ever since you walked down.
Oh.
You're like, and so
That's
10 years
actually
later,
beautiful.
10 years later, you're like, "Wow, a fan? I just wanted a regular guy."
That's super wholesome.
Yeah, that's actually really cute.
That brings us to the next one, which is Kikshin.
Well,
And
Kikshin.
there's one thing I will add to this. To give you a little bit of space after this, after Kikshin I will do Zakor instead of immediately adding the Duke to it.
Oh, I'm fine with both.
Yeah? Okay.
But,
Then we'll do it like that.
Basically, Kikshin goes on a mental journey. She's trying to find religion, but she's not really, she has the spirit, but she doesn't really get it. She ends up being an actual monk, talking about reincarnation and whatever, and, she's trying to find some peace, and that's all going well until she gets kicked out of the thing because she is just too
Unstable.
onhandig.
Clumsy.
Clumsy, yes.
I will give
and
you
in
a
the-
little bit of a reminder, because you will have control over this as well. What happens to Jiggy?
Ooh.
Oh my god, yeah, well, actually, what I was going to say is that she finds her peace in being a builder. She actually found out because, she also tries to help rebuild Ryunda. Because she found out that she doesn't like kicking people anymore, even though that's her nickname. So she's reverting back to her actual old name.
Oh.
And she is, together with Jiggy, she's making beautiful, amazing homes and like affordable homes for people who can't really afford it. She's just she's building those buildings, even though officials don't want it. But hey, they have a house now. And she finds her peace and community with that.
I just
What
imagine.
is Kikshin's actual name?
Kitchen's actual name is actually... Oh my god.
I know. It's Kemkaishi.
Yeah, Kemkaishi! Exactly! Yep.
Nice.
So yeah.
I would like to add to that at some point it's like Kikshin just starts building somewhere, and she's quite talented, especially with Jiggy on her side, and sometimes there are like these like a couple of officers that come by and hey, do you have a permit for that? And she's like, no, and so you can't build
See what I'm
here.
building?
And then she's like, well, too bad, it's already done, and she just walks away.
Yes.
And there's an intact house there.
And like a little sign at the front saying,
Mate,
available,
bye.
please live here now.
Yeah.
Free of
So-
charge.
That is what Kemkaishi will do from now on.
She will.
Duke.
And
Oh, if
Um,
you still wants to add something, that's always possible.
Nope.
All right.
no, she is good. And Duke is already not super old, but semi-old. So he's saying goodbye to Valar. He tries to give back his ring, so Valar can come back to his fortress at any time. So they can
That's good.
visit. Yeah. And he's still searching for the danger, and eventually he ends up getting the death that he wanted because he gets more and more reckless and more idiotic, and dies in battle, finally to be reunited with his dead wife, which is all he ever wanted in the end.
All right. Brings us to the last PC.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I
and
forgot
Yeah,
one
sorry.
little thing.
No. First, Susie.
I don't forgot a thing. Yep.
Rom retires of old age, and he eventually dies a peaceful death. And Jonathan's not like he loses his luster, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna be a shopkeeper, and he is a shopkeeper and starts this huge ass family.
Nice.
Totally not influenced by the Duke. 11 children. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Sebas. What do you want to say? One more thing.
During the whole after having settled down and actually being a scientist and all that, at some point I would investigate like Purple Friend, try to connect with it one way or the other. Not sure if it's gonna be successful, but that's something she would do. Never really
Purple
had time
Friend?
for that.
I'm.
The spirit friend.
Oh, right. Yep.
Mhm,
Oh, well.
totally did not forget about that one.
Well, it was something that at some point just wasn't explored anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
there wasn't
also-
really any room for it.
No.
Well, not for Kalia's
So-
frame of mind
I
anyway.
also wanted to add something.
Yeah.
Valar will probably initiate a Lonashis Order establishment in the Darklands as well.
In
Because he's now worked for the Lonashis Order for over 100 years.
in Zajnush.
So he will slowly but surely expand the network across the borders as well. Yeah. Oh, I hear the baby.
Yeah, I'm turning the mic a little softer.
Okay.
All right, that brings us to the last one, Zakor.
Zakor would follow his dream, and that is being a well-known musician, aside of being a very well-established killer. I mean,
Nice.
what?
Anybody that boos him. Just
No,
stop.
no.
Either
That's totally a musician.
people that know about his occupation are either his friends
Or his
or
enemies.
his victims.
Nice.
And they don't have a lot of seconds to live after he chooses them to die.
Yeah. When they see the blink of his scope, they die. They die. But yeah,
if he
would-
ever has a gig in Miyami, he would see Kalia from the back of the room, like wave. Hi.
and then he would drag her onto the stage and just
Oh, no,
sing
no.
and dance around her. Get your butt on here.
Immediate PTSD again.
Let's see. I have a I have a thing for that.
But then again, every city that
Oh
he
my
knows what someone is, he would play a gig and
Murder.
get them on stage, let people know that they are his friend, both as a warning to those that seem to have nefarious plans against his friends, and just also let them know, like, he's friends with a hero. And he would also, in the background, be establishing the Mercenary Academy with his 90,000 gold, which is basically just Assassin Academy.
The Assassin Academy with the hidden front that are just a bunch of magicians.
Yeah,
Cool.
that is the cover.
With that,
Or the Assassin Bards.
Can
we have.
Kaylin- Can Kaylin do a little thing?
Just
Since she's still
sure,
up
Kaylin.
there? Kaylin will research a bit more, if possible, into traveling from plane to plane. And the ancestry and everything that comes. What is being told about being an angel. And I think at some point she will visit those she can. Try and see those who breathe their last breath. So with the Duke, she's there in the corner. And just serve everyone.
He's watching everyone who does.
And just
Hmm.
leaving small notes that she hasn't forgot. And if anyone tries to contact, we'll find a way to open. But never more than 3 times.
Question: would Zakor have frequent interactions with Kaelin since he kills a lot of people?
Send another one up here, please.
No more than 3 times, and it is in your death.
All right. Then this is where I will close the curtains of the Gods and Titans campaign. I had a lot of fun with you on this journey, all of you. We won't be streaming again. The next campaign
is
will
it.
be just for all of us. And for all the people that have watched us over the last almost 3 years.
3 years almost, yeah. 3 years.
Yeah.
Thank you for being part of the journey, even though a lot of people at some point weren't there anymore. I was always very happy when we had people watching. So for the same, for you, Weird Judge, thank you for being in the last couple of parts. It was fun to
He
have
did
somebody who
enjoy it.
was very active in the chat. And, you know, maybe in the future again. But
Yeah, you never know.
Who knows?
we'll see that later.
Yeah.
Thank you all for being part of this. And with that, I'm going to end today's session with our very last wise lesson of the day.
The best one, of
Uh,
course.
Hmm?
The best one out of all of them, probably.
Yeah. Never
Never
forget.
go on.
Never forget to say people that you love them.
Aw.
Yeah.
Aww.
That's a good
I
one.
love all of you
Actually,
guys.
awesome.
And
And brush your teeth.
And brush your teeth. It's,
Very
you
important.
know.